Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I am going to talk about the play Oedipus Rex written by Sophocles. First, let me give you a brief introduction of the writer Sophocles. Sophocles was born at Colonus in Athens in 496 BC. He was very famous for the tragic drama and he wrote over 100 plays, but only 7 of them survived. Oedipus Rex is the masterpiece of his work. His play is a tragedy. Tragedy is a kind of drama, and Aristotle was the first to give the idea of tragedy. How he defines tragedy? This Aristotle defines tragedy in these words: a story with a high seriousness limits deaths by the beginning to the middle and the end. And the general definition of a tragedy is that a story with an unhappy ending. This play is based on the Aristotle model of play. Now let me discuss the characters of this play. The major character, Oedipus Rex, the protagonist of this play, the king of Thebes. Jocasta, the wife of Oedipus, as well as the mother of Oedipus. She is the former wife of the king Laius. Creon, the brother of Jocasta. Tiresias, he was a blind prophet, a prophecy teller, then a priest, a messenger, a shepherd, and the attendant, the slave of the king, and chorus of the Theban elders. Chorus, group of people. The minor characters include the attendants of kings, queen, and the citizens of Thebes. Now I'll discuss the plot analysis. The first part of the plot is the introduction. In the introduction, the play begins with the sights of altars, deaths everywhere in front of king's palace at Thebes. After the death of King Laius, there was anarchy in the state of Thebes, and Oedipus entered the Thebes and he saved the city from the Sphinx. And Sphinx is a winged monster having a woman's head and lion body, and it propounded riddles upon the three ages of man and killing those who failed to solve the riddle. So this creature entered Thebes and killed the people of the Thebes, and Oedipus, he was a wise man. He solved the riddle and free the people of Thebes from the Sphinx, saved the city, and he was chosen as the king of Thebes. And another problem that the city is facing is the plague, that the city there were deaths everywhere, and the people are very worried about why this is happening. So in the rising action, the Oedipus sent Creon, his brother-in-law, to consult the Apollo. Apollo is the name of their god, and find out why this is happening and how to overcome this problem, how to stop this plague. And Creon returned with the answer that this plague is due to the murder of King Laius. To overcome the problem, King Laius' killer must be punished and avenge his death. Oedipus was really concerned about this problem and want to relieve the people, and the chorus suggested that Oedipus call the Tiresias. He was a blind prophet who is very wise, and may he knows the solution. So Tiresias was called upon in the Thebes. Tiresias knows that the killer of Laius is the Oedipus himself, but he initially did not reveal the truth, and he knows that Oedipus is the killer, and Oedipus commit the murder not intentionally. It was unconscious. It was done unconsciously. So he really cares about Oedipus, that he may suffer if the truth is revealed. But later he tells that Oedipus himself is the killer. In his pride and aggressiveness, Oedipus was not ready to accept the reality, the truth, and he insisted that it was a plot and a hypocrisy against him by Tiresias and Creon for the throne. So Jocasta tells Oedipus not to believe the prophecy, and she reveals her prophecy that a prophecy was made about their child, that he grows up and kill his father and marry his own mother. But there now you see that Lois is murdered, and not by his son but someone else. So the prophecy is not felt. As in childhood, Oedipus was adopted by King Polybus and Queen Merope of Corinth, and he told Jocasta about his parents at Corinth and the prophecy. So to avoid the prophecy, he left his parents at Corinth forever and came to Thebes. And then the messenger from the Corinth arrived and told about the death of King Polybus. And Oedipus was glad to hear this news that his father had a natural death, not by he himself. So the prophecy proves to be false, and he is not aware of the fact that King Polybus is not his real father. He was adopted by them. So Oedipus was very curious to know about the truth, the reality. So he called Jocasta and continued his investigation to find the reality. He asked Jocasta how King Lois was murdered, and she told him that King Lois was murdered at a place where the three roads met. And by such description, something struck his mind in Oedipus, and he began to wonder and make a connection with the events that he had faced at the place where the three roads met. And at that place he killed an old man, and now he realized that the old man that he had murdered is his real father, King Lois. Then the shepherd was called upon, to whom Oedipus was given when he was a child. He left the Oedipus at the mountain of Corinth. So the shepherd reveals that he didn't left Oedipus at the mountain of Cathaeron, but instead he handed over Oedipus to another shepherd from Corinth, and shepherd gave Oedipus to King Polybus and Queen Merope because they have not a children. He was adopted by them. So in the climax of the play, all truths are revealed, and Jocasta hanged herself, and Oedipus blinded himself, and the following action, Creon take over the throne, and Oedipus was exiled, and he left the city and exiled to the city called Colonus. So at the end, in the resolution of the play, the chorus sing and tell the audience that how powerful man had fallen, how man is helpless in the hands of fate. This is a quick summary of the play, and in the upcoming videos I am going to discuss the major themes, major questions of the play. And if you want to read the book, I'll upload the PDF and you will find it in the description of the video, and detailed lectures of the play will be uploaded soon on my channel. So if you are interested, please subscribe my channel and watch the video.